Well, what a podcast today.
No lies. I know you thought we'd ended this. I've just begun. I've decided to take this out of the hands of the amateurs, i.e. Brendan Jones.
Right.
And feed it to the professionals, i.e. AI.
Great.
Do you like the initials there?
I do.
And what I've decided to do is to feed different genres this song, No Lies, and I think this way we can take it to the world and make a bit of bunts.
WTF. Okay. Don't do me to me. The pub test, someone has suggested scrambled eggs is the greatest breakfast in the world.
It's not just someone. An Instagram site that has 40 million listeners. They did a quiz and Scrambled Eggs has one. How do you feel about that? Toy Story, a new Toy Story movie is being released this time next year. Apparently, there's a new villain. I'm going to give you all the info you need.
And why are we getting ripped off when we're sitting on the biggest gas reserve, and I'm not just talking about you, the biggest gas reserve in the world.
Australia is one of the biggest producers of gas, and yet we are making no money from this. What deals have been done and why is it so? David Pocock, independent MP, is going to be joining us.
Enjoy the podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda.
Well, hi, how are you?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I went up to Brisbane this weekend to see my dad.
How did you go visiting
great.
art?
Great. Dad's 91, and I go up there to see him because obviously I love him, and I've tried to go up, I can't get up as often as I'd like because, there's stuff going on at home and blah, 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 and all of that. But last time I was trying to go up, there was that big cyclone, Alfred. So I haven't been for a little while. So it was great to see him. He's great. And also to support my brother who's doing all the hard yards because my brother lives in Brisbane and Dad's in great health, but, he's got age-related dementia, not full-on dementia, but he's, age-related stuff. So Cameron has to help out with all his medical appointments and stuff like that. So, I'm very grateful to Cameron for carrying the load there.
Yeah, well, you do a lot. I was worried about you this weekend. I thought you got a lot on your plate. And then for some reason, I had this irrational fear about you going on a plane. I think it was the 787 crash over there in India.
I chose to go Qantas. I didn't fly Air India to go to Brisbane.
Yeah, I wouldn't fly Air India for a bit.
I've flown Air India and Air China. And all the ones that are, you take a risk every time.
Well, my old man used to say, he flew for Qantas for many, many years. He said, mate, if anything in your life, just don't fly a third world airline. If I can give you any advice in your life, it might be cheap and all that sort of stuff, but just don't fly one.
Well, flying was Air Peru or something on a Beyond 2000 trip. And I was buzzing a flyaway from my meal. And I thought, hang on a minute, I'm on an aeroplane. That's weird.
You're a fly. Don't you understand?
Do it yourself. Don't hitchhike a ride here.
Well, maybe flies get tired.
Yeah, just wants a rest. Wake up in Hawaii.
Excuse me, I ordered a special meal.
I want to run my fingers over a bigger cake than this.
I don't suppose we can watch The Fly.
Oh.
Very good.
Nice.
Action-packed show today. Monday being Monday.
Well, lots of things. Let's first look at the footy tips. And we knew when I threw the darts I'd picked a lot of the losers. Having said that, I got 3 out of 5 and the experts got 4 out of 5.
So you lost?
I lost, but only by a little.
So what's the final score?
Well, overall, we're 6-all. So I've picked as many winners as the experts have.
Just
and I just
goes
threw
to
willy-nilly.
show, doesn't it?
Goes to show.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
Coming up on the show
What about the game with the Bulldogs yesterday? I thought I was in a time warp. I thought, is this game still going?
Yeah.
I stopped it for 20 minutes because of
the lightning storm.
Yeah, and all the news was all pushed back. Everything was I imagine when they were slowing it down to go to the bunker, I thought the news executives would be going, oh, my God, come on.
My little grandson, he loves watching Peter Overton on the news.
Does he?
Yeah, but Petey wasn't on last night. Mark Burrows was on.
So what did he do?
Well, he wasn't happy. He's already like a grumpy old man, 5 months old. Where's Petey?
Who's his pants and gets cranky watching the TV? You've got a lot in common.
Also coming up on the show today, Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Deja vu, this is question 1, is a term used to describe what strange feeling?
Jam Nation. Gold 101.7. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Mojo Home. Sunny, 17 in the city, 18 in our west. Right now it's 7 degrees. Much better today than yesterday, that freak storm. The Bulldogs Souths game had to be called off.
Not called
halfway
off.
through, postponed.
Well, that's right. They all had to leave the field because of the big lightning strikes, and they came on again 20 minutes later.
Jem Wairai, who likes to play soccer on a Sunday.
Yeah, our game got abandoned mid-game because it started to rain. So we all had to walk off the pitch and go home.
Not because of rain, I'm sure. It must have been lightning.
Oh, yeah, it was lightning, and it was lots of rain, and we were losing, so we all just wanted to keep playing.
Oh, that's good.
But isn't that good if you lose because no one gets any points?
No, because the other team gets the points, I'm pretty sure.
So wherever it ends, that's where they go.
Yeah, and we'll go, no, we'll keep playing. And then it started to hail, so...
Did you think you were going to come back?
Yeah.
What was the score?
2-1.
Are you like a little kid when it rains? You like playing in the rain?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Makes it epic.
Did your mum say, Ryan, get out of that puddle?
Whenever they used to call off the kids' games because of the rain and things, Harley would say, how are we ever going to beat the All Blacks?
Yeah.
We can't play in the mud.
I used to love playing in the rain. I used to shine in the rain.
Yeah, and you weren't even in the team. You just run on and roll around like a Labrador.
Like David Helfcott.
Yeah, that's right. No, nothing on under your coat.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
I'll say, oh, look at these prizes. $250 to spend on Kogan. It says here it's clickin' awesome.
It is clickin' awesome. Ron's in Helensburgh.
Hello, Ron.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Question number 1. Deja vu is a term used to describe what strange feeling?
It's a French phrase to say, like something that's happened before.
Yes.
And you felt it now.
That's right.
Good
I
idea,
think
Ron.
what they think is that, with all our pathways, something triggers a memory pathway, although it's not a memory, it's something new
It's
that's
happened.
happening.
It's like a little delay.
Yeah.
Having "sir" before your name typically indicates that you have been what, Ron?
Well, so what was the question again?
Having "sir" before your name typically indicates that you have been what, Ron?
Been knighted by the
Yeah,
king.
been knighted.
So, Ron.
Let's play the not-so-secret sound. Duh. Ron, what's this?
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Let's hear it again.
Oh, I have no idea.
Sorry, Ron.
Ron. Jackie's in Ingleburn.
Hello, Jackie.
Good morning. How are we?
Very well. Do you want to have another listen?
I think I know what it is.
What is it?
Is it hitting a golf ball?
Yes, it is.
What about our boy Adam Scott? How good's he going?
Adam Scott, as we speak, looks like he's going to clinch the the US Open.
Yeah, I like when we clinch stuff.
Do you?
I like when we get on a bandwagon as well.
He's only in it for the green coat. Suits him.
Do you ever play golf, Amanda? You look like you could play golf.
Well, I have played it casually on holidays and things, but I can't tell whether I'm left-handed or right-handed. I am left-handed in real life.
When was the last time you played around?
Okay. When's the last time you got a hole in one, Brendan?
It's been some time. Don't ask me when the last time I whacked off.
Oh, come on. Was all this leading to that?
Jackie, you're still with us, I hope.
I'm not. I've gone.
Which Mel Brooks movie is getting a sequel? Is it A, Spaceballs, B, Blazing Saddles, C, Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Oh, I'll say B.
No, it's not Blazing Saddles.
Man, they couldn't do Blazing Saddles
could.
again.
As you get older, you get more wind.
Can you imagine? You can't. You just couldn't have that show now.
That's question number 4. Which Mel Brooks movie is getting a sequel? It has been announced. Is it Spaceballs or is it Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
The Magnificent.
Question number 4, it's going to Sam in Oran Park. Hello, Sam.
Good morning, Amanda. Jonesy.
Sam.
They've announced a sequel to one of Mel Brooks' films. He's going to be in it, he says, at 101 years old. Is it Spaceballs or Dracula Dead and Loving It?
A.
What happened in Spaceballs? What happened in Spaceballs? I don't think I've seen it.
Pizza the Hut and
it's
you remember
it's
Rick
a
Moranis'
send-up of Star Wars.
of Dark Helmet? Yeah, from Star Wars.
Okay.
I just couldn't imagine them doing Blazing Saddles again. I watched that only recently.
So the farting scenes are easier as you get older?
Yeah, but just everything else. The Golf is a car made by which company, Sam?
Volkswagen?
Yeah.
It. Question 6. What brand of collectible plush toy monster elves has gained widespread attention recently? Do you know what we're talking about?
Just got one on the weekend. It starts with T, doesn't it?
Starts with an L.
Blushy? Something like that?
No.
Margaret's with us.
Margaret, hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Very
Great.
well. Collectible plush toy monster elves. They're taking the world by storm. It starts with an L. Do you know what they're called?
Is it Labubu?
Labubu.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a life-size one that went for $220,000.
Is that someone dressed as a
It's
Labubu?
like a Labubu mascot costume.
What would you do with that?
Put it on your handbag.
How big would your handbag
Yeah, I
be?
know. That's where we go crazy.
Which show premiered on Channel 7 last night, Margaret?
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, I
Did
must
you watch
say.
it, Margaret?
I recorded it. We had visitors. Yeah, we had visitors.
We had right. I had like an anxiety. Did you get anxiety when it comes back on?
No, you know what? And I love Chris and Sonia and I love Rebecca Gibney and all the people involved in it. But it's not live. And the best thing about it was when it used to be live and it was like watching a circus.
Yeah.
And when I was hosting it with Grant, the whole show was starting. This big camera was looming towards us. All the dancers were in place. The auto cue just dies. That's the thing. Anything can happen at any minute.
Yep.
And that's what's great about live television. This isn't live.
It's true. It's true. I remember being on it, but I just got that anxiety, the anxiety.
Do you get a little sphincter twinge?
I got a sphincter. And whenever I hear Helen Richie speak, you know.
You get a sphincter twinge?
I do.
You had a minute and a half of music, and in that time, there's over 200 beats, and I don't think you hit one of them, darling.
And that was one of my best dances,
That was where
Margaret.
you got your best score of 4.
That's what I've got. My best score was 6.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to you, Margaret. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming away. $250 to spend at Kogan. Kogan.com's end of financial year sale is on now. Kogan.com. Clickin' awesome. A double pass to the Titanic, the Human Story exhibition. That's now open at Walsh Bay Pier. It looks great. And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures, theatre colouring and some standard pencils. Margaret, anything you want to add to this?
No, thank you very much.
Margaret, you're welcome.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda. Like one of those old guys now that's bitter.
It sounds like it.
How does it sound like?
Well, you just said you were bitter.
I was joking. You're not supposed to join in. What are you doing? Thumbing through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. Ooh, on this day in 1980, the Blues Brothers released their hit, Everybody Needs Somebody to Love. It's time I watched the Blues Brothers movie again.
It's probably been half an hour since you've seen it.
I just love that movie.
Yeah, I'm not like you. I can't watch a movie
I'm due to
over
watch
and
it
over
again. What's your favourite line from the movie?
Oh,
did you like that? We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. You remember that bit?
No.
Or, it's got cop tyres, cop motor. You know this one?
It's got a cop motor, a 440 cubic inch plant. It's got cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. It's a model made before catalytic converters, so it'll run good on regular gas. What do you say? Is it the new Bluesmobile or what? Fix a cigarette lighter.
What about when we go down to the shops and I say, orange whip, orange whip, orange whip? You know what I
Who wants an orange whip? Orange whip? Orange whip? 3 orange whips.
My kids say that now.
Why don't you at least quote terms of endearment or something useful?
For God's sake. Let's put this on. Everybody needs somebody to love.
Jam Nation.
Right on. Gold 101.7. Hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Everybody needs somebody to love. The soundtrack from the Blues Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Gotta watch that movie. That was a great movie.
1980.
Yeah, I remember when I saw it.
That's 50 years ago.
When I saw it, I had no idea what it was going to be about. It's a long time ago. When I saw it, I didn't know what it was going to be about. And I remember thinking, this is the greatest movie of my life.
I know. And that and Mad Max is all you've spoken about ever since.
No, I watched many other movies. I've seen Terrifier 3.
Oh,
Dreadful.
What
movie.
is that?
It's just,
Why would you watch that?
I don't know. My daughter's into it. Jem, am I right? Have you seen Blues Brothers?
No. Seems cheesy.
It's not cheesy.
But you can't expect people like Ryan.
It's not expecting.
It's 1980s, Brendan.
Well, my dad used to make me watch bloody movies like the Dam Busters and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
then he'd fall asleep in front of the telly. Go, you boys, you got to watch this. You got to watch this. And so I'd watch it and he'd be asleep.
Yeah, and here you are saying to Ryan, watch this.
You got to watch the Blues.
My dad's trying to get me to watch it as well.
Oh, I'm with your dad. You should watch it with your dad.
And why don't we all hold hands and watch Mary Poppins and never advance through the years? You make us sound very old.
Well, we're not very old. We're just what we are.
Yeah, like I said.
Well, I'm going to act like some young kid
No,
now.
no, but when
I
you
walk around with my pants down around
No,
my
but you say, that's what you do now. Kids these days.
Got to be nagging and vaping and doing a podcast.
Actually, thank you. I do a podcast. I'm holding up my end of being young and vital. I do a podcast called Young and Vital. Look, the thing is, if we want to be young and vital, we've got onto the Gaza band. This is what you've done. It started with you lying by saying that your band broke, what is it, Bad Element.
Yep.
We're going to reform, and you tinkered around and how great you sounded. We found out afterwards you'd employed 17-year-old boys called the Gaza band.
Not employed, collaborated with.
Bribed with some frozen pizza. And the result was great.
That's my boys.
Great.
They're going to be huge.
They are going to be huge. But now that I'm your manager, I've got big plans for this song. That inspired me.
Hang on, how are you my manager?
That inspired me.
Because I'm their manager.
Yeah, but now I'm your manager. The fish just keep eating the fish. So what I think we should do, and I've taken the liberty of doing it, is get AI to give us different versions of that song in different genres.
Oh.
We've covered the young guys with the Gaza band.
Yeah, right.
And that's rock, I guess. Is that what you call it, indie rock kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Or is that what you'd think?
And it's time that rock came back.
Sure, but that's not where the big money is.
Where's the big money?
The money is in rap.
Oh, I don't like
I know
rap.
you don't.
I don't like
you
rap.
don't
I
like
don't
rap.
like
and
it.
that's why I could never get
This is the
you,
problem with the
Omo
world
and
we live in.
Biz. No, you
don't
could
like
never
rap.
do it as a rap song. Listen how good it sounds when it's rap.
You can lie to a priest, you can lie to a nun.
Sounds like Shaggy.
A little white lie never hurt anyone. You can lie to a priest, you can lie to a nun. A little white lie never hurt anyone. No lie.
You know what I
I'm
hear?
going to drive by myself and shoot myself.
You know what I hear? I hear money.
That sounds like Diddy.
Well, that's not a good example. All right, you don't want that?
No.
How about we go back to something that your dad loved? Then you poo-pooed, even though you're saying here now, let's listen to old songs.
Yeah, right.
Your dad loved Elvis.
He did.
What about this?
Tell me what to do, no lies. You're telling me what to be, no lies. I'm gonna see this through, no lies. No lies. White line never hurt anyone. No lies, no lies. So take this rock, get out of here. I'm not listening to it no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can lie to a priest, you can lie to a nun. A little white line never hurt anyone.
Those lyrics still stand up.
You know, you can take any old dross and turn it into a great song. That's what this is telling me.
Yeah.
I've got more. I've got more. I'm going to play some for you later in the show. But this song, the beauty of this is I can take you out of it and market it in a much better way.
Oh, just like Colonel Tom Parker.
Like Colonel Tom Parker.
You're going to feed me full of barbiturates.
No, that was Colonel Sanders.
And I'll die on the toilet.
Well, let's see what's in store for all of us.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
And let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. While the world spins on a, whatever it's spinning on.
Axis?
Yeah. Well, it feels like it's about to come off its axis.
I know. Everywhere you look, there's just disaster. But in the meantime, let's talk about breakfast food.
Life goes on. As John Mellencamp once quoted, down at the Jonesy and Amanda Arms, the pub test, scrambled eggs has been voted as the best breakfast. Does it pass the pub test? I say no.
Voted. I'll tell you who voted for this. There's an entertainment and news Instagram page called Puberty, and it asked their 40 million followers to take part in the greatest breakfast item of all time vote. Gwyneth Paltrow announced the winner, so this is a big deal, do you know? And the winner was scrambled eggs as the greatest breakfast item of all time. Lots of people have said that they think otherwise. You mean slamming a Red Bull and vape at 7 a.m. isn't better than eggs? Someone has said bacon got robbed. What about pancakes? Nothing beats a cig and a coffee, said someone else. Drink a tea and a look around.
That's the
dingo's breakfast.
The dingo's breakfast.
What's the piss and a look around? Excuse my language. My father always told us it was a drink of tea and a look around.
That's your breakfast every day. I just don't. I think scrambled eggs is just a lazy person's domain.
It's not lazy. It takes an effort to make scrambled eggs. Lazy is a piece of toast, and that's easy. Be lazy. That's fine.
Yeah, I like the
scrambled eggs take some effort.
I like the full English breakfast.
Oh,
you get that and all the stuff. When someone else makes it.
Yeah. I like a runny egg with toast dipped in it. I'd be very happy with that.
Got to eat runny eggs very quickly.
Why?
Because my brain, once it comprehends that it's a chicken embryo, it's too
It's not
much.
a chicken embryo. It's a chicken period. It is. It is. It's not a chicken embryo. It's not a fertilised egg. I'm sorry, everybody. We're talking about breakfast, but it's not an embryo.
You just made me heave.
But let's tell the truth. Finally, on this show, the truth gets
told. There's too much truth. Scrambled eggs has been voted as the best breakfast. Does it pass the pub test? I say nay.
I say yes-ish. If you make it a runny egg, I'd be happier.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Say unique New York. Unique New York. Say old Mother Adelaide Rough Cut. I'm not trying that.
I think I'm onto something here. I know that you, with your band Bad Element, had a rough version of No Lies. Then you got the Gaza Band, and you tried to trick us. I'm over that now.
Not trick.
But I love the Gaza Band, 17, 18-year-old boys, and they did a great version. But that's great.
Yeah.
That's the rock area covered. I think, and now that I'm your manager, I'm seeing dollar signs everywhere with this, and I'm seeing the success of it because I've taken you right out of it. So far, I played you some snippets earlier, a rap version.
You can lie to a priest, you can lie to a nun. A little white lie, never hurt anyone.
Even you like that, but this is good.
You can lie to a nun. A little white
This goes against everything. The Gaza Band are bringing rock back.
That's not where the money is, Brendan. What about Elvis? What about Elvis?
Telling what to do, no lies. You're telling me what to be, no lies. I'm gonna see this through, no lies.
I've got another one for you.
Okay, what do you got?
Now, I'm not a big fan of this genre, and I know you're not, but this is a very good example of how it can be done well. What about a jazz version of No Lies? Sexy jazz.
You're telling me what to do. No lies. You're telling me what to be. No lies. I'm gonna
Sexy
see this
jazz.
through.
Sexy
No
jazz.
lies. White lie never hurt anyone. No lies, no lies. So take this rock, get out of here. I'm not listening to it no more. No lies. You can lie to a priest. You can lie to a nun. A little white lie never hurt anyone. No lies.
This is my work.
Your work is the dumb lyrics. The great work is AI.
Still doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
Shut up, Ryan.
Ryan's quite right. The lyrics make no sense. And what are they all singing? You can take this rock and get out of here?
Yeah, take this rap and get out of here.
Okay.
And that was before rap was even invented.
Well, the word existed before the musical genre.
Take this rap mean take your stuff and get out of here.
Yeah, okay. But do you agree? And I've got more.
No, I don't agree.
I've got more. We are going to make money out of this.
Why are you
Me as
dressed
your
up
manager.
like Colonel Tom Parker? Or is it Colonel Sanders? I can't tell.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
The pub test today, scrambled eggs, has been voted as the best breakfast. Does it pass the pub test?
Well, Puberty, which is an entertainment and news...
Is it puberty?
Puberty, would it be? It's not puberty, it's pub-itty or puberty.
I think it's puberty.
The Entertainment and News Instagram page asked their 40 million followers to vote on this. Gwyneth Paltrow announced the winner, who happened to be scrambled eggs for the best breakfast. That's what people voted for. Lots of people are saying, come on, what about a Red Bull and a vape at 7 a.m? How can that not be better than eggs?
Says Amanda Keller.
People are saying, what about bacon, pancakes, a ciggy and a coffee, a wee and a look around, a dingo's breakfast? How do you feel? Scrambled eggs, best breakfast in the world. Does it pass the pub test?
A way to go. Awesome. They're the complete breakfast.
I don't know, sunny side up all the way.
I reckon they're great. If you get perfectly cooked scrambled eggs, not rubbery stuff, they're the best. You've got to cook it right, so it takes a bit of skill, I reckon, to do scrambled eggs. Perfect.
No, it doesn't pass the pub test. I'd put tomato, sausage and fried egg on avocado. That'd be my taste. I'd love that.
Yeah, I think it passed the pub test, but eggs eggs in general, poached, boiled, scrambled, pass the pub test.
Look, everyone likes scrambled eggs. I read a survey recently that said the majority of women these days prefer their eggs in the morning unfertilised.
Oh, there you go. That's the pub test. You can use it as a forum to get your gear out there.
Do it.
Although it might be a little bit old, but...
That's your job, Jones.
Well, no, if anyone's going to do old jokes, it's me, okay? Thank you for all your calls.
Jam Nation.
Big weekend of news. An international drug cartel has been caught selling massive amounts of fake cocaine.
Oh, come on. Who can you trust?
To Sydney gangsters.
See, how would you know?
That's dangerous, isn't it? Who have on-sold it to customers on the streets. The police have alleged this. The gang of 5 who are all born in Colombia.
What do you think you're getting? And what do you get?
Instantly, people think, oh, he's from Colombia. Sure, it's got to be good. So it's 95 kilos of the stuff. And it passed off as bricks of cocaine. It's just sugar and caffeine powder, like a white caffeine powder.
Remember that Ab Fab episode where Patsy and Adina went to south of France?
That's right.
And I think Patsy was snorting talcum powder, but she thought it was cocaine.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, the most disappointing thing for her was that she'd actually enjoyed playing table tennis.
I liked this. It was good. Do they do the test? You see in the movies, they dip their finger in and they go, oh, yeah, that's pure.
Yeah. Pure sugar.
That's pure sugar.
All the horses came running.
It's scary, though, because what happens, they're going to do a drive-by with fake guns, just their fingers. That's what you get.
In other news, what about Donald Trump's big extravaganza? That was quite extraordinary, wasn't it? I think there's lots of people mocking it and saying there weren't enough people there, and he was expecting a big, full-on North Korean precision marching band.
Yeah, but it wasn't a military might.
It was military might.
Well, it was their year of 250 years of the military in America.
That's right. And he wanted to coincide it with his
birthday. A lot of people don't know about this. In America's time as a country, it's been at peace for about 17 years out of all of its time. So it's probably one of the most warlike nations in the world. But they have a very impressive military. And I was watching, I'm a bit of a nerd with that military stuff because they had World War II tanks. They had guys dressed up there's a World War II tank now.
It's not Donald Trump's joints you're hearing.
A bit of WD-40 might be needed there. But then they've got guys dressed up from the Vietnam era, guys from the World War II era. But I don't think they would have had Civil War guys because that'd be a bit...
But there's a lot of... they were expecting sort of precision marching and they didn't get that. There's some speculation that the soldiers weren't happy being put on parade like that and didn't do their best precision marching. I don't know about that.
That was the guys that were walking like stripes. There she was, just walking down the street.
But my favourite bit was when Fox News crossed to a woman called Rebecca Koffler, who is a conservative pro-America analyst, but she's also worked in intelligence agencies, very high up with the CIA, with the DIA, with NATO ministers, etc. And as someone said here, she looked like she was 3 martinis deep and speaking in Morse code. I'll let you decide.
With us now is former Defense Intel Agency officer Rebecca Koffler. Rebecca, what are your thoughts tonight on the incredible symbolism and the messaging that we saw here tonight from the Commander-in-Chief on the Army's 250th birthday?
I am so excited, Emily, and this is incredible. Finally, the United States is back. I want to really thank all of our Army, Navy, and Air Force officers who have been sacrificing their lives, literally. Their families have been contributing to the mission. Most of the time, for the past quarter of a century, because of the mismanagement of the administrative states, they've been fighting these foreign wars. But with our new in chief, Donald J. Trump, they are prioritizing America first. And I want to thank these officers for all of these sacrifices and all of the hardships that their families have been doing. Lawrence Jones, you are doing, you're rocking, man. Like, you guys are incredible. Lucas,
thank you.
I want to thank...
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you, and thank you for your service, too.
Yeah, thank you.
Wrap her up. Wrap her up.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda. I'm just a bit like Matt Damon, in The Bourne Identity, not in that other movie. Where was the Siamese twin?
About the one where he's weighing on the potatoes. What about this? The last Toy Story film, Toy Story 4, was released in 2019.
Yeah, was that the one they all end up going into the incinerator?
Oh, but they don't, spoiler alert. But that made grown men cry. That one was so emotionally triggering, wasn't it? But Toy Story 5 now is just a year away. Its release date is June 19 next year. Mm-hmm. Pixar is giving a first look at the concept art for this latest one. And from what I've been reading, there's a new villain on the scene. It was revealed that Toy Story 5's villain is going to be Lilypad, a sneaky and prickly tablet. Not a pill tablet.
Yeah.
A laptop.
A screen.
A screen, that's what I'm looking for. So this Lilypad convinces 8-year-old Bonnie Anderson that friends and games on a device beat dusty old toys in the closet.
Oh, I love that.
The premise of Toy Story 5, is she gets a Lilypad for school chat and online games, but the tablet decides that her toys are holding her back.
Oh, that's great.
It's a great idea.
That's a great premise.
That's right.
Yeah.
For the screen to be the baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till she meets Gerald, her new online gambling friend, and Veronica Vape.
And Woody faces off against the Bricky's laptop.
What's that?
It's the Pokies.
The Pokies, that's right. And what about the next movie after this where they meet the real villain, Puberty? No one wants to see that.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Seems like such an old story last week when I was angry with you that you'd lied to us. You said that the Gaza band doing your version of No Lies was you and the guys.
It wasn't a lie. It was a collaborative effort.
Yeah. Well, I've decided to embrace the new
If anything,
genres.
it's philanthropic. I've taken this young band from the streets and I've given them a platform. You're welcome.
Well, then thank me, because I've taken you out of the equation and we're going to go stratospheric.
Right.
I've taken the liberty of saying hello to Mr. AI, and we've looked already at some genres this morning. We've looked at jazz versions of it. We've had a Elvis version of the song. So much better than your original. It's hilarious, isn't it? When you take you out of it, how talented people can be. But what about this one? I love this one the most. This is a country version of No Lies.
Country?
Think Keith Urban.
Is this Keith?
May as well be.
You're telling me what to do, no lies. You're telling me what to be, no lies.
Honky tonk.
See this through, no lies.
Need a few more dead dogs in it.
Yeah.
You can lie to enough.
Right on.
A little white lie. I never heard anyone.
What do you reckon?
I like it.
Modern country, there's no trucks, no dogs. What do you think?
If you play it backwards, do you get all your stuff back?
You do indeed.
Jim Wayroy?
Lyrics, mate, no.
I know the lyrics.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. I've improved on the original to the power of 1,000,000.
Yeah.
And thank you. You are welcome.
Jam Nation.
Well, as we've been saying all morning, Australia is one of the biggest exporters of gas in the world. But compared to other countries, we're making next to no money from it. And as consumers, we're paying through the nose for it. Who's making the money? What's going on? One of the people who's spoken out about this is independent politician David Pocock, who joins us now. Good morning, David.
Morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
David, when we say next to no money, when Amanda says that, is it actually next to no money?
Well, for our offshore LNG exports, here in Australia, states and territories can't levy a royalty on offshore waters, and so the Commonwealth Government's the one who's meant to get money from that. Last time I checked with Treasury, we had received 0 cents for our offshore LNG exports. We're one of the biggest offshore LNG exporters in the world. And it just makes no sense to me that we're giving away a finite resource for free to mostly multinational corporations who then don't actually pay much tax here.
That's the thing. So we don't get the gas in Australia and they're not paying the tax, so we're not getting the revenue. Who set up this system and why is it like that? Why are we doing this?
Both sides of politics have overseen this where on the one hand we're giving away gas for free and then we're also not saying you have to at least put a certain percentage of gas into the East Coast gas market. And so we're essentially paying export prices for our own gas. INPEX up in Darwin, I think, is a really good example of everything that's wrong with our this whole sort of regime of giving away our gas. They export 9 million tonnes annually, which, doesn't really mean much, but that's more than New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia use combined. They pay no royalties on the gas that they extract. They've never paid petroleum resource rent tax, and they hardly pay any tax at all on their sort of corporate tax. So not contributing, getting our gas for free, exporting it to Japan, and then we learn out that Japan is now importing and then exporting our gas. They've become this sort of middleman with our gas and made over $1 billion last year from doing that to our own gas. So we're getting totally dudded as a country.
I look at the UAE with petrol over there. So in Dubai, you're paying $1 a litre for fuel. If that was the case, we had the same thing here. We should be getting gas for as cheap as chips. We should, like my last gas bill was $1,600. That's on top, and the electric bill was $1,300. And that's quite phenomenal. I just don't understand. We should be getting it for free. We should be like the Arabs.
It should be cheaper, and I've met with big industrial gas users who are using it to make fertilizer and other things, and they say they're paying $20 a gigajoule, and they know that it's being exported in some instances at $4 a gigajoule. So I don't understand why politicians aren't putting Australians ahead of the interests of multinationals and foreign countries. Like, this is our gas. It's a finite resource. We should be getting a good return on it. And I think you only have to look at Norway, the approach they've taken to oil and gas. They have a $2.8 trillion sovereign wealth fund for their future. And we've got $1 trillion of national debt, despite being one of the biggest fossil fuel exporters in the world when it comes to coal, gas, iron ore exports, all of these things that belong to all of us. And yet we're not capturing the value of that. And I really think that needs to change. I think more and more Australians are waking up to that and saying, hey, you've got to put us first. This is money that could be going into education and healthcare.
Can we get out of it, though? Like, this deal's done for 40 years. We can't do anything about it.
So the argument that the major parties put forward is exactly that. Sovereign risk, we can't do anything. One of the things that I've been pushing them on is, even if you just look at uncontracted gas, so there's gas that has long-term contracts, and then there's this big pool of uncontracted gas, which is multiples of any projected shortfall here in Australia. If we just said, right, any uncontracted gas has to come to Australians first, that's a solution. So, I don't really understand why there isn't the political will there. It seems like they're a bit captured by these corporations and putting them ahead of all of us. This belongs to us. So, I think there's more and more voices speaking up on this, and I think once more Australians understand what's actually being happened, how we're being scammed, that there'll be change.
Well, David, you brought it to our attention.
Yes, and
this is great.
Our kids are paying more through HECS, and these multinationals are paying tax on our natural resources.
Yep. Young people are paying more back in HECS than we're getting from gas. Nurses pay more tax than we're getting from gas. And, I think the gas companies are getting very sensitive about this. Every time I talk about it, I get letters from gas companies trying to point out that they pay things like payroll tax and, other taxes. But, that seems pretty standard to me. Most businesses are paying that, and most businesses aren't getting their inputs basically for free. So this does need to change.
Well, David, thank you for joining us, and thank you for setting us straight on that.
Well, thanks heaps for covering it. I think this is a really important one.
Of course it is.
Well, independent politician there, David Pocock. So interesting, isn't it? And outrageous.
Jonesy and Amanda. Damn Nation.
Podcast.
We're living a gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Now you're cooking with gas. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
And if you want to, you can go with $1,000.
You can.
Or you can play on for one bonus question.
You can put it all on the line.
Double or nothing.
What about Sasha on Friday?
What
She
about
did that.
She said no, because you put your tempting pants on, Brendan, and said, you're going to get this.
They are very tempting.
So she said, all right, I'll play for the double or nothing. And this is what happened when she went for the bonus question. Who painted the Sistine Chapel? Quick.
It was Mike.
That buzzer is a cruel mistress.
Well, that's how it goes. We've got Chris from Windsor today. Hello, Chris.
How you going?
Going very well, thank you. 10 questions, 60 seconds. As we always say pass if you're not sure because we usually have time to come back, okay?
Yep.
Chris, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's do it because here comes question number 1. How many dwarves are there in Snow White and the 7 Dwarves?
7.
What's the opposite of day?
Night.
Question 3. How many weeks are in a fortnight?
2.
Question 4. Springfield is home to which cartoon family?
The Simpsons.
Question 5. True or false? Mozart began composing at the age of 5.
True.
Question 6. On a traffic light, what does the yellow light represent?
Slow down.
Question 7. Calamari is made from which fish?
Squid.
Question 8. In which country would you find the Colosseum?
Italy.
Question 9. Guinness, Tui's, Corona are types of what?
Beer.
Question 10. Cameron Munster is the captain of which state of origin team?
Queensland.
You've done it. We made it so easy.
A walk in the park.
A walk in the park for Chris.
20 seconds to go.
Oh.
Chris, you've won $1,000.
Nothing to worry about.
Easy
Happy
peasy.
days.
Happy days. You've got $1,000 and here's where we challenge you, Chris. You can walk away with $1,000.
Yep.
Because as we saw with Sasha on Friday, you can risk it all and get nothing. We have one bonus question here. If you get that, $2,000. If you don't, nothing. What would you like to do?
Is it the same question as Friday? Because I knew that one.
It may surprise you to hear
Yes,
no.
Chris, it's the same question.
Jonesy,
as
pop
Friday.
them on. Jonesy,
how
putting them on.
Let me put the pants on. You know what, Chris?
The tempting pants.
I know I led Sasha astray last week. It wasn't me, it was the pants. I can't help that they're so damn tempting. But Chris...
You had them on backwards, if I remember correctly.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at Amanda. I feel you'll get this. It's up to you, though.
Mate,
Chris.
If you think I've got it in me, then let's go.
I think you got it in you. I think you got it in you. But, you know...
make me very nervous.
I don't want you
do
come
this.
crying to me when you don't win.
Chris,
I don't want you
Dad
saying,
always
oh,
said
my
gamble the
kids,
feature.
they
Let's
need
go.
braces, they need education. I don't want to hear all that, Chris. You know, you make the decision on your own accord.
What do you think, Chris?
No, let's do it.
Oh, that's Chris. Chris, you're what this country should be built on.
Okay, now you do have a
People
time...
like you,
agree.
mate.
Chris, we do have a time limit on this.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take all the time in the world.
You've got 7 seconds.
You've got 7 seconds.
7 seconds, all right.
Chris,
Here we go.
for $2,000, here is your bonus question. Who wrote the book Green Eggs and Ham?
Dr. Seuss.
There it is. He's got kids. He knows that.
Oh, my God. Oh, the dog's going off. Here we go.
I know. Time to celebrate with Dr. Lindemann.
Kids squealing, the dog's going off.
Everyone's,
in 2 seconds.
Everyone's thrilled.
2 seconds, Chris, they call him.
How good.
How good, Chris.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
they do call me that,
$2,000. Yes, if
Thank
you're
you so
happy to be
much.
called that by Jonesy, not by your wife.
Yeah, 2 seconds, Chris. Mate, congratulations, Chris.
Thank you so much.
The kids are going crazy.
Very
Yeah,
happy household this
Dental
morning.
care coming your way.
Thank you so much.
Good on you, Chris.
Oh, how exciting.
It's good when it works.
It's good when it all works.
Just makes me happy.
Jam Nation.
I was watching the news last Friday and this guy's doing the coin toss out there on the field. And that would be a big moment. There's an AFL game playing. Nick Harrison, who I believe is a former player,
right.
They wheel him out. Come on, mate, you toss the coin.
And you feel it's probably the most natural thing in the world, but when you go to do it, you think, oh, how does it go?
Yeah, but there's a bit of a step to it as well.
Is there?
And I think for a lot of those former players, when they get out on the field, it all comes back to them. You know, oh, look at this. I'm reliving the good old days. It didn't go too well for Nick.
No, footy can be a dangerous game and everyone who crosses the white line needs to sacrifice their body for the cause. But the coin tosser doing his hamstring is breaking new ground. It was a case of ecstasy turning to agony as the Saints' sponsors' tight string pinged at the moment of release. We haven't seen the medical report, but we'd expect this man will be on light duties for the next 3 weeks. So for tossing a little too hard and paying the price, the wounded coin flipper can limp away with our play of the day. There it goes.
Can I just say, that story is so overwritten. I haven't understood a single word they said. What's he done?
He buggered his leg through it.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Someone's fallen asleep in a thesaurus over Channel 10.
Well, someone's written it, but not for the voice.
Yeah, but The point is, though, that is a dicky injury or a dinjury, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
And I can start this. Remember, years ago, I'm on hold listening for some government department or something.
On the phone.
And it was Hall & Oates' music to the song She's Gone. You know, and it was getting up to that, she's gone, and I'm doing this, and I'm going, and I've thrown my neck out.
Listening to music.
Rocking out to Hall & Oates' music on hold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a terrible dinjury.
That's a dinjury. Do you have a dinjury?
Well, I still remember my first day of uni. I was in Bathurst. I was unpacking my clothes. And I remember the dress that I was hanging up. I clothes on 2 coat hangers. And stupidly, I thought I'd put a heavy dress on a coat hanger and rest it on my bottom teeth. What are the chances? Quite high. That coat hanger would drop in and rip underneath my tongue to shreds.
Oh, it's like
I couldn't pash for like half an hour, and I just started uni.
And you were just there, ready to go.
Ready to go.
The braces had come off.
But I still had 2 coat hangers in the other hands because I thought, what happens now? I didn't think clearly just to drop those.
Oh.
Every move was just going to be the most painful thing as it just ripped hell out of my mouth.
These days they call it a piercing.
Yeah, well.
I think we've got game here.
Well, if you'd like to join us for my dinjury, my dicky injury, man of the match, 2 tickets to the Good Food and Wine Show, including access to the Cointreau Masterclass.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to go to that. I might ring up with my story.
Why don't you?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Former AFL player has done his hamstring tossing a coin at an AFL game. The Tribal Drummers beating for dinjuries.
We haven't seen the medical report, but we'd expect this man will be on light duties for the next 3 weeks.
No, he's got a name, the poor guy.
Dicky Injuries. Hello, Stuart.
Stuart.
Yeah, I seem to have a problem tying my shoelaces.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was at the physio the other day because I'm like Jonesy. I'm getting older and I've got a bad back. Yeah. And I was running 5 minutes late and I bent down to tie my shoelaces and did my back in.
Oh.
And couldn't actually use any of the equipment.
So you
I had to hobble out of there like an old person.
You were at the physio and did your back in doing a shoelace up?
Yeah, I bent over a little bit too quick apparently.
Got to be careful there, Stuart.
Got to be so careful. Thank you.
Susan has joined us.
Hello, Susan. What's your dinjury?
Good morning, guys. Love you. I turned slightly to flick my kettle on and popped a cartilage in my ribcage.
Oh!
I was looking after my nephew at the time who was just learning to crawl, so I had to call friends to come and help me with him because I couldn't pick him up till my sister got back could leave work and come pick him up again.
No.
So putting the kettle
Imagine
on.
popping the cartilage in your rib for putting the kettle on. This is where we are now. This is what happens to us. Susan, thank you.
But you're okay now, Susan.
Thanks, sorry?
You're okay now?
I'm good now.
Good.
This was a while back.
You switched to coffee.
Yes.
All right, well,
your
excellent.
local barista.
We're going to take more of your calls. Dicky Injury, what have you got?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda.
My grandpa used to take us ferreting.
On the midday show, there'd always be some guy who put one down his pants.
You're so right.
Not ferret week, right?
A former AFL player has done his hamstring tossing a coin at an AFL game. The Tribal Drummers beating for this.
We haven't seen the medical report, but we'd expect this man will be on light duties for the next 3 weeks.
This man is Nick Harrison. What about Barry Dwyer on your show, The Living Room?
When Barry, the 3 guys had to do a competition in the studio to take their pants off, not undies.
Who organised this?
Without using their hands. Barry, of course, went into major show-off mode, and then I heard a snap. Have a listen.
I pulled an hamstring.
Well, seriously, everyone, Barry's pulled a hamstring.
Yeah.
Barry did a hammy.
You know, imagine if I did that. I was hosting Beauty and the Beast. I said, okay, ladies, pull all your pants off.
I didn't ask them to.
Oh, really?
I didn't ask them to.
Have you got the show meeting minutes?
Oh, pull all your pants off. They were all more willing than they should have been.
Of course. Teresa has joined us. We're talking dinjuries.
Dicky Injuries. What have you got, Teresa?
Hi, good morning. I was brushing my teeth. And as I stood up, I pulled something in my back and I was off work for 2 weeks.
Wow. How are you sitting down to brush your teeth?
No, I was standing. I bent over as I stood up.
Yep.
It went.
Yeah. 2 weeks off work for brushing your teeth. Unbelievable.
I'd like to see the doctor's certificate.
I know.
Kate has joined us.
Hello, Kate. What was your dinjury?
Hi, I fell out of the back of an ambulance at a museum and broke my arm.
Talk us through what happened.
So I was at the Fire Museum in Penrith and we were looking at the ambulances and I fell out the back of the ambulance and landed on my arm and broke my arm.
So it's an old-time ambulance. It's an old-time ambulance.
But was it moving?
No, it wasn't moving.
It's the old F100 or whatever they used to use.
Fall out the back?
Because it was open. It was there for us to have a look at.
Yeah, you're just having a look at it, the exhibition.
Fall out the back.
Obviously, she did.
Oh, extraordinary.
I love that fire museum.
Oh, thank you. I think you're missing the point there, Brendan.
Doug has joined us.
Hello, Doug. What was your dinjury?
Morning, guys. Love your work.
Thank you.
Christmas party many years ago. We thought we'd finish with a round of Sambucas and down the hatchet, did my neck. Out for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, no.
How many Sambucas deep were you at this point, Doug?
Oh, would you believe it was the first Sambuca? I was heading off for the night.
Oh.
Yeah, the team were all hanging around, and sure enough, they call me very injury prone. So
Wow, so one shot and bang, your neck goes.
One shot and I was out. Now,
Wow.
2 to 3 days later, I was struggling to turn the neck, so it was quite the Sambuca shot.
You have one margarita.
Oh, that's what happens.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I don't like you mocking my work.
I'm not mocking.
My work.
I'm not mocking. I'm exploiting. So it started, as we all know, with you in the garage with two mates and this beautiful song, No Lies.
Oh, the OG.
Ironically, you told some white lies and said that you and the guys got back together and remastered it and did it again and it sounded like this. We found out that was a band called Gaza Band, and they're 17 years old.
Well, their little rocket ship is now taking off.
Yeah. Fueled by lies of Brendan Jones. Anyway, I figured, look, let's face it, let's get you out of this and let's make some money. So I've been looking at various genres. We've had jazz, we've had rap, we've had Elvis, we've had country. I've saved my favourite till last. Are you ready?
Yes.
No Lies, the opera.
No lies, you're telling me what to do. No lies, you're telling me what to be. No lies, I'm gonna see this through. No lies. You can lie to a priest. You can lie to a nun. A little white lie never hurt anyone.
Righto.
No lies, you're telling me what to do. No lies, you're telling me what to be. No lies, I'm gonna see this through. No lies.
Well,
I don't know if they say gunner in many operas. And also, in opera, you need a story behind it. I've no idea what that actually would be.
of course. And Ryan?
The lyrics don't make any sense.
Okay. I think we'll leave it when the fat lady sung. Maybe that's the end of this.
Maybe that is the end.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the ghoulies get together.
$20,000 for our favourite ghoulie of the year. It could be you.
Good. What have we got today?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. It's Lucy here. What gets my ghoulies is last week I called for Fight for Your Flashback and I helped Jonesy win, and they said they'd give me a tea towel, but they haven't been in touch because it was my birthday. And what am I supposed to wash the dishes with? A Bad Element t-shirt?
Okay.
See, Lucy, if you'd
We're not
voted
made
for
of
me,
merch, Lucy.
if you'd voted for me, I'd have been down at that post office sending off that tea towel.
Oh.
What a mistake you've made.
We'll make it happen, Lucy.
Of course we will.
What else have we got?
My ghoulie is with Jonesy. This song is absolutely fantastic, and I remember seeing music like this back in the 80s. If you're not going to play this at least once a week, send us to Triple J for the top 100. I bet you'll win it for sure.
Yeah.
Do we assume he's talking about the Gaza Band and not your original Bad Element?
No, I think it's all me. Okay, point noted. It's 7 to 9.
My favourite caller in email or Facebook friend wins 2 tickets to the Good Food and Wine Show, including access to the Cointreau Masterclass. Good food, good wine, good times.
Jonesy and Amanda Tea Towel coming your way as well.
Well, the coin tosser, Nick Harrison, at a match between an ex-player between St Kilda and the Bulldogs, threw the coin into the air and pulled a hammy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call a dumb injury.
A dinjury.
Dinjury. So today the tribal drum was beating for exactly that. And Doug from Glenhaven called through with the most perfect yet dinjury.
Christmas party, we thought we'd finish with a round of Sambucas, and down the hatchet, did my neck. Out for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, no.
How many Sambucas deep were you at this point, Doug?
Would you believe it was the first Sambuca? I was heading off for the night.
It's when people get the chant going, shut, shut.
That's enough.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damn Nation Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.